Hi everybody, my name is Hand. I'm from Saudi Arabia. I would like to talk about child labor. Who's child labor? Child labor is a child not go to school. You work go to work. Child labor has against many developments in the country. Many effect, many children, it's children under age 16, the children you go to work, prefer study in school. I would like talking about problems and solution for the child labor. The child labor is very important in the world because this big problem in the child, because the child not go to school but go in the work. And many visiting the going the poverty, the some people go don't like allow the children go to school. Because these poor people don't have any enough money, and you need improve in the life. Poverty, for example, in Yemen, they increase famous to 51.4%, and the prevention of working children from males reaching 48.6%. Another reason, family pressure. The family pressure, some people poor, some people don't like go to school and the children because the student not study not important for children. For example, the Egypt, the children in the Egypt not go in the school, don't like continue the study. For example, Egypt to increase and project in the Egypt work in the age group of the year 50 and 15 years age, 60% of the total population. Another reason, education. Some people don't have education quality. For example, Palestine children for males stood at 23% of males in the college, and females were in the some 21.9%. The result in the this case in the drops school. The drops school, some countries do have drop school, don't like continuous school. For example, Yemen, just study in the primary school, not continuous secondary school or university. Finally, the cooperation and multinational cooperation. The cooperation are become increased power. For example, some company work with the child because they're cheaper. For example, India, the New Delhi, some have company in the New Delhi do have child in the 16 or 15 years because they're cheaper and more than person. Solution. I would like talking about solution for child labor. Firstly, using all media through this mention of the publishing and video. For example, talking about child labor, which child labor you need talking about more this child labor because this problem in the world. Secondly, prevention embroidery and company who is used child labor or who is company child labor in the world. Some country using the child labor for country. And finally, the fight against child labor is important because need cooperation is the responsibility of the government and employment and the family. You need work together, family and government, because this improve the child labor. Conclusion, you must play these laws and the company, and you need free for education about some country, because, for example, the Africa, you need help the child in the home. Thank you. Any question?
Do you think this problem will get solved this century, or do you think it's do you think it will get solved in the next 100 years, or do you think it's something that will continue?
I think continue because some countries have problem. For example, Syria and Egypt, all the time problem with education.
And do you think education is really the key to changing the situation?
Thanks.